Hello everyone, welcome back to the ITASCA 3DEC beginner training course. This is the second chapter for an example for slope stability in rigid condition. In this chapter we have a quick start with 3DEC tutorial to introduce you to user interface and command writing in 3DEC, ITASCA 3DEC. Uh, my name is Khez Mohammed Amini, and this tutorial will address the fundamental step when using 3DEC for the first time. It will help new users become comfortable with beginning new project and developing a simple block model. A walkthrough guide of the simple wedge failure example will be completed with the slope stability and wedge failure for modeling, and interaction control using both the mouse and script commands. Writing input data in the 3D console will be explained and illustrated and show for you. First we have a command, a document for you about the steps in create and quick how we can create a new project and writing command. uh, we have a stage of work. First of all, we have some topic I will want to explain for you about the rigid blocks, what means the rigid block. Then we have joints, histories, and also conditions, GUI, and plot manipulation, and about the commands that we want to explain for you in this tutorial about the block create, block delete, block fix, block group, block height, block cut, block property, model cycle, model gravity, model save, and also some commands and keywords related to the simple and using that may be very useful to create and start and do this model and numerical simulation with 3D. We have first a project. We should create model, a new project. So for create new project, let me open and click 3D 9. So should be wait to completely open the software. After starting 3D, you will be shown a dialog box with the information about the version you are using. After the bottom of the dialog, dialog are several startup. There are some startup here, and also you can just also here you can use the project is simple that you created, or directory you created before this one. You can create new project and okay, and also you can use from file menu a new project here. After select this one, after select the new project, the dialog will be open for you, a pane. You can select, you can set directory for the for project. A project is simply a way to bundle together the data files, fish files, plots, etc., and all of the data you need to or you have in one specific project. It's related to a problem beginning, solved with 3D and getting output. Also, some output you needed. You can create a new folder and also set all of data in this directory by a project. So here right click, I click right clicking and then new folder. We have data folder, and also here I write that 3DEC, it's better to start with non-number, because, for example, PRG. Let me write PRG and 3DEC, three sorry 3DEC, and enter, and also in this inside this directory all of data will we create and import should be completely have a same direction in the same folder by same directory in the project and in the and device and software. So here we should write a name for project PRG and 3DEC. Then save. You can see there is a name for our project here. So, and also you can write getting started, any name, any desert name. It may be related to the specific problem in your if you needed to simulate. For example, tunnel 7, for example, open pit 1, for example, a specific name open pit. It's better to use English letters and without noun and any characters. Okay, then after starting Chile, you will be shown a dialog box with the uh, some panes here. You maybe need to change. As I explained for you in a previous chapter, we can change and move these boxes dialog. We have project, we have workspace that you can see here, and also command panes. You can click and again you can click to active and deactive, again click. So we have control panel and any related uh, we need if in any related panes we can add and create. For create a new data file, you can use here select content, from here new data file, and also from file new data file have a same have a same uh, have a same actions. I write simple with this one simple wedge. Oh, you can write if you can see here there is a data files of type. It's very important to know about the extension. Sometime you want to open or you want to send about a text, you should select a correct extension or correct file data file uh, for or use or import. So after new, you can see a window that means editor's panes should be open, and we can write. You can see that's ready to write our comment. Okay, first let me uh, go to the directory for this file that created by DAT file. You can see here. You can right click and show in Explorer. That's the directory should be open. That's for me in my device is educations. 3DEC in EN 2025 BC course C2 PRG that we created this one now. So you can see here there is an extension. So if you don't know about the extension, you can active here. Let me open for you about the view hide extension for noun file type. You can uncheck and apply to see the extension we have. For example, you have two file name two file name that have a same name, but the type of this file not same. You can see here about also about the type PRG file and DAT file, and here temp file. That's this one temp for if we close the software and maybe any problem happened in during the simulation or write code, that temp is for, it means autosave. So now let me back to the here. We have first, we should create a model. It means technical, geomechanical model and area environment that's related to the stage of your design and work. Maybe you have a very complex geometry, and sometimes we have idealized and simplified uh, model and geometry or environment. You can first do by simple model, then after you can create or completed all of the stages and do some models, you can do complex and difficult problems and modeling. First, we have some code. Here by click, that's ready to write. So how can now the code from software? First of all, by holding down Control and uh, click and press or click down also space bar, you can see all of the code that there are in 3DEC, Flag 3D, PFC, and all of the commands related to the ITASCA in version 9. In version 7 also you can just specify for 3DEC. So how can now write the code? I write it a stage for you. For example, model new. There is a code line and break block create break by some details and also create the join set. The next the second stage, grouping and arrange and also here create the join set, create the wedge features, and also boundary conditions, gravity, material properties, and also solutions, and then plot image file, save initial stage, and reduce joint friction, and solve for factor of safety, and also conclusion. That's general approach and the stage for simulation. For create model, we can begin importing the commands to create the model. So commands can either be entered into the files and then executed later, or they can be entered one by one in a console. Let me show for you. We can create here. We can create here or write all of that document and code and command by any details and save it, and multiply time we need to run and run again. And also you can write in line code, line by one, line by line. For example, in console here there is ready to write, for example, model new. Okay, if you write and enter, you can see the action or response of this command is okay, and the result for this one. Write it in green, it means correct. Model information cleared. It means the previous code and information that executed before this line code cleared all of the condition related to the model, not about the project. Have we have some data file, for example, a project file, data file, model file, and also any file we have and needed to import or create. So, and also you can select this icon here. That's active inline help control space, that's writing for us. You can see here And also by press M on the keyboard, you can find related command that started by model, and then click and also browsing or go down to select or found the uh, command we need. For example, we can see a model, can see here, model new. That's a same to write or and also integrate. So for as I said, anytime you can press Control Space Bar to see keyword following a command. The command soon can be clicked. Let me do again. Control Space. Uh, the command, the keyboard and command will be opened for you, and in this way, a command can be built up with the minimal typing or memorizing of keywords. It means you don't need to memorize and writing all of the commands. And at any time, it is also possible to press F1 and F1 on screen to find the help about any command here. Let me first uh, to write and tell you as the same from here we can press again holding down control and press a space bar. We can use mo that you can see. Let me do again. Have a same, no, not needed to panes command. You can write M, and also you can select here by model, for example. Okay, then press N on the screen, on the keyboard, and then model new. It's completed. This command is completed. And you can see some keyword, some value, and data type. We need to choose some command and some keywords. And I'll explain for you about the data file and writing value and any um, keywords that need to value data type or also need to the um, the comments. Okay, uh, then let me go back to this file. We have block create break 080 and also minus 30, 80, and 050. Let me write the same method by control space and write B. You can see here and down to block enter, then create C. If you can see here, you can found create, then a break. Okay. After writing this one, you can see some value and F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6. It means the value or data type here we should write. It's like by this like line command, by this tree command, it's like we have a pane, a window should will be open in the softwares by clicking another software that we have, that they are user interface program. So now by writing a command we can do this action here. For example, as you can remember, we have 0 and 80. Let me write 0 and 80 and uh, like this again. For minus 30, 80. We should have a space, minus 30 and 80 as I remember. Let me check again. You should write incorrect, okay? Then also 0 and a 50. Okay. that this one line command, line code completed because we have a in a block create break and then completed all of the values. So if you want to do here line by line or inline code, you can copy and press paste here and press enter, and also you can do the all of active data type here. We have simple a wedge, simple wedge, data type active, that this one active. If we press this and click this icon that execute the active page, it means execute command here. You can see the result of this command in console. And for save, you can save by this icon, and you can create a new data file and control N and open if you have uh, in your in the directory of software. If you have in browser or in your soft in device, you can save, you can undo and redo and search, find text, and also find last search again. And also here we have find and replies. This one go to the specific line. I'll explain for you also this line, this toolbar, not needed. So now we should check the result of this line code, because we do line by line in programming and code executing. So we have two line code and should be should be illustrate and plot result of this two line code. So for plotting, you can select this icon here and create select new and then plot, and also from the file you can create new plot. Yep, they are like and window panes window will be open for you. You can write plot 1, plot 2, or for example block, or any name you can insert or desert name. Plot 1, you can see a plot will be open for us to plot the desert item and element. From right side in the control panel, we have build plot. That's for create or add plot item to this plot. We can select any item from here by clicking here. We are like panes, the window will be open for us. That include for 3DEC all of the items we can select and click OK. For example, first let me select block and then press OK. OK. You can see this window, this view by default will be illustrate and show us. You can press and holding the right mouse bottom, right mouse bottom down. It means we can press. You can press and hold the right mouse down, right mouse bottom, and rotate the mouse for change the view of this model and this block. And also by drag and M on the screen and the keyboard, you can, and shift M, you can zoom in and zoom out. And also you can add some plot view here that I'll explain for you. For example, like this. Okay, and this one or this one. No problem. By press Control R, Control press down, press button. It means hold down, control and click or press R on the keyboard, you can back to the default view. So now, and also by press I, you can see in this view, and shift I in this view, the model. I press I to see in this view. So, and also to back to control panel from view shift and details to plot item list, you can select this icon that's plot object panel. It means have a name. So, and after this, we have a command for create the joint set. There is a simple block. We should cut and have a cut and delete additional, or it may be not need to the a part of this block. The models not same like these. The project maybe have a slope, maybe have a tunnel, or our any project by any geometry we have should be create a geometry by cutting. That's the methods to create our geometry. It means you can cut and delete to get to make final geometry for your project or your model you have. So after this, we have cutting the joint set. It means we need to create and cut and do the joint set. We have block cut command. Let me back to the command and double click here or right click to show. No problem. And by enter to next line, we can write block. We can write also, we can press down, holding down control and shift, and block, we can select block. Cut, we should select cut. You can found here as you can see this one, and keyword after this. We should select join set and deep direction and origin. Let me back to the here. We have the join set, deep direction and origin value. So, and let me write in the same value 90, 180 and 000. So, after selecting all of the commands we need, we can write the value 90, 180, 180 and origin 000. You can write also without comma by a space, no problem. But it's better to write comma to found the value. It means a vector or a coordinate or position in 3D. So after this, you can do again execute the all of command, and also you can just call this one by copy and paste it here, and also you can select by click on the number of command line, and here you can see execute the selected command. Okay, now to check the result of these, you can see, let me press shift and Z together, press the button down, hold, it means hold shift and Z on keyboard. You can see there is a vertical, there is a vertical F4, there is a vertical cut. It means we have deep 90, that's in a deep, it's calculated by horizontal plane, and deep direction, that means started in a sorry, let me back to here, in this direction. So how can we now about the direction, global direction, let me add here also, and select axis, and okay, you can see you can make larger to see better, you can see there is a control shift, as I say it for you, as I said, shift, press, holding shift and Z, can see is in the y direction, x direction, and then vertical it's a z. So it means the starting the direction of deep direction, starting from the north and in a clockwise. So for writing and selecting, uh, write from north or from y direction. And also, if we have origin, it means the plane should be uh, cut, should be this plane should be cut from this origin. You can enter deep and deep direction and specific origin to cut in a specific location. After that, we have again this card. We can copy. It's very simple way to do the easier and make faster the model. Just have a change in 50 value. You can see in a y direction. It means two plot that have a position y0 and position y50. I can click and select here and do this one. You can see the next one. So about the ID, you can see ID for blocks, block ID 1, 2, 3. So you can select any desired attributes or output you need. For example, about the label or country colored by, about the label, about the ID, extra, face group, face ID, fixity, fluid property, group, join set, or any output you want, and about the zone group if you have, and also about the country, about displacement, phase, kinematic FOS, for example, here, put pressure, property, strain, stress, velocity, any output you want. But now let me back to the block ID to see like this. So after this, we can grouping and labeling the model area for select easy, and also define a specific value and constitutive model and property apply condition easier than by range. So about the range and also group and labeling, let me back to here. We can write B, it means block, and then use G, group. Uh, that needs you a name by a string name. Let me back here. We have block. Let me see. Block group in a block. Let me select to have a same and range like this. Okay. Let me do this one in a block. You can write any desired name. For example, here you can see in a block. So it means labeling the block. So which one block or where of the block should be selected. In this software, and because of the line command programming, we should write range command. It's not to select. We cannot like this select or drag or select like another software by clicking and press control and click. That should be right in a range, then control space, and also you can write like this, no problem. You can press holding down control and space by range here, then a specific range you want. Here we have position Y. We have range position Y. Let me found the P position Y, And also you can write POSY. It means the same name, have the same uh, action, have the same. So 0 to 50. So it means we can select the range position between 0 to 50 and as labeling and assign a name by interblock in your block. So, and also we have block group, outer block, range group, inner block not. Let me do this one, execute this one and see the result. Back to the plot by double click or right click and show and change from ID to group. So let me block group, should be group. Okay, now you can see that this one is a in your block, have a name, then this one have a none because we don't label it now until now. So, and again, we can copy or you can write again. It's better to copy and paste it. Just change a name and change the name and range. So you can change the name for assign new labeling a new okay, here we should write in quotation because this one is a string data file. I explained for you, no problem. And range, does have a different range to selection. You can see group in here, block not. It means uh, the range group we assigned and label it before by in your block and not that it is not. It means not that this range not. It's like means range, group, block, know the block that have a labeling. Another, all of the other the blocks from this grouping. So by clicking and executing, you can see the result. It's outer block and this one inner block. After that, we have need a stage to create the join set. We create this one, this grouping and create the join set. This one just needed to uh, separate the part of the model, part of our project from together. For labeling the area in our project. It's maybe in your project, it's maybe have a slope 1, a slope 2, a slope 3, and also have a lithology, have a geology group, ground type, have a rock mass different values and you can separate first and have assign a label by different specific name to select after and in next to apply value or see or sometimes you need to illustrate to plot for your design report. So now we have some line code for create join set. We have block height. Let me write block, so hide h, block hide. Then you can see that's rated B for us. It means a Boolean data type. As I said, I'll explain for you of. So it means block of. It means hide or block hide on. It means hide on and off. We should write block hide on and range group outer block. So if you don't write the on, it means the same action. No, not in some. If you don't write on, it means by default on. But I write it on here to see, and it's better to now for you. By these and select a range, it means select and clicking and selecting under other software. Here, as I said, we should write range group outer block. By writing this range group here, it means hide this range, the block that have a name, have a group name, outer block. So by select and do execute and go to the plot, you can see the block that have name outer block hide it, and now we can do any action we need. So now we want to create block card and by a specific deep and deep direction. Let me copy and paste it here. It's like the another one, like this one. You can copy from here and paste it, but it's better we have block card join set. It's a join set means deep 2.5, deep direction 235, origin this value. That's a one join set because we don't have spacing. And do and execute, you can see the result of this. It's a in here. It means the base of a slope. So after that, again, we have a join set again for another direction. So we should create this geometry. We should create this geometry as I explained for you. Let me continue. So by select and execute this one, you can see the action, the bottom and up and the top of the slope. You can, or also it maybe have a layer of material. You can do like this. Okay, then we can cut by a join set and spacing. Let me do so for this one. Let me paste it here and explain for you. So if you want to simulate a join set, you can write block cut, uh, select cut, and as I said, join set, deep and deep direction have a same. You can write like this, deep. You need to value for deep direction also, for number of join set and also spacing. You can write spacing and also number of joints and also origin. So it's a same. You can write here and also value in the mapping and logging in your project if you have from borehole or face mapping, or also in the document you have. You can write the deep direction a joint set by a number, for example, 5 here. You can, it's the same, NUM, it means number, no problem, have a same. So you can write 75, 76, sorry, and deep direction is 200, 270, spacing 4 meter, and number it's 5 join set, origin this origin. Let me copy. It's maybe have same means. So and clear to okay. Now we have a join set by this details, that these details should be get from the geotechnical or investigation site investigation report and document. So after that we have uh, some height to cut again, and black height or black group to excavate. Let me copy this line code for you. It's the same, no problem to write. Have a same, copy and paste it, and it's maybe, uh, let me do here. Have a same like black height, range position X, position Y, and position Z. If you want to select in a 3D space area, you can write position X, position Y, position Z, or any range together. That means a space that relative or incorrect or inside this range selected. The blocks, the element inside in this range just selected. The action, the command line is block height. It means the blocks that there are in this position, in this area, height should be height because we want to apply or get you can see like this. We want to simulate or some cut. So we can cut here black cut join set deep 0, deep direction 0, origin this one. It means a horizontal because we have deep 0. It's a horizontal cut. You can see there is a this one cut. Then black hide range 0 to 10. It means in bottom of this one between in a z direction level between 0 to 10 between two value. You can see here the position of x, y, and z, the two value. It means between 30 to 80 distance in a meter, 0 to 50, 0 to 50. Okay, and assign after hide this one. Let me check. After this hide this one, you can see assigned by assigned a group name. You can do this action and also by ID. So how can we do by ID? You can see here there is a black group excavate that should be excavated in the model. Let me change here to the ID face ID black ID. You can select assign and labeling and grouping the block by select ID. For example, this one ID4, ID2, and ID5 have a same result. That's block group excavate or block range. So after this, we should create any wedge should be we need to simulate. Now by hide black hide off, let me write for you. Have a same, you can copy and paste. Have a same to write block. Okay, block hide off. We have in here we have here you can copy and also we can write black hide off. It means hide off the all of black. Let me have a space here to separate the section of or stages of model. You can see the all of the block shown for us. It's made hide off. So after that we have black hide again the range, a specific range out to black, and black hide range position 0 to 10, and black hide range position 55 to 80, black hide range position 0 to 30. By these actions, it means you do by selecting or dragging in software and hiding in stage by stage. You can see this one range selected by group outer. It's you should find the best method to select or apply or set for software conditions or values. It's better to use group outer because we have a label of blocks, and also as I said you can use ID. Here it's better to use dimension or position, and also group name. By this four line action, it means black hide on, as I mentioned for you. If you don't write after black hide, it means on. So the result of this response of this uh, four line code, we can see here the result. Just we can see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this layer, this 8 blocks by ID name here. And also let me change to the group to see the which one group. It's a in your block. Okay, so after that we have block card. It means a wedge we should create a wedge here like this. It may be specific geometry, but here this is a quick start and simple example for learning how to cut, how to write. So about the origin, you should find the origin from base point. You can see the base point for us, it's 0, 80, it's in x direction. Z and HE. In y direction, it means dimension in a y. It's about 100, 110. 50 in a y direction. Z direction also in x direction 80. Uh, the x and 0, 0, 0. It's on the from the side y, because we have the, you can move the model from 0, 0, 0 base point. You can start by 0, 0, 0 and move your desired location by the value. Okay, you should found this origin point. So by cutting, we can see black cut drain set deep 70, deep direction 200, origin 0, 35, 0. Black cut drain set deep 80, 60, deep direction another direction. By this two line code, if I execute for you, you can see we have a wedge. It's maybe have another shape of another direction for wedge. Also maybe have a more than two cuts, black or two faces. So but there is, in this example, we have some assumption to we have some details for this project, okay, and then we should assign boundary condition. So let me hide off. You should pay now about the block height off and on. If you hide the block, it means the code line, the line code, this line code just have actions, have a uh, result from the shoe, the block that's not hidden in the screen or the model. That applied just in shoe, and you can see the block in the model. By hide block hide off, we can see the model, the all of details, the all of model. Okay, now we need to fix this boundary according to the boundary condition. So what's the boundary condition and how we can fix or how we can apply? We have a specific chapter for all of details, completely details we will explain for you for what's a boundary condition. Don't worry, but now just for learning stage of and introduce you to those who don't know what is the method in 3D and how we can apply conditions and do modeling. So for boundary condition, we have fixed. Let me copy and paste it here and write for you again, just to see and condition. We have a code for that started by again block and fix. It means that block should be fixed. It's a real keyword in a English language speaking. Fix and range. It means if we fix and don't write keyword, it means all of these keyword should be fixed in rotation, in velocity for black. So about the range, we can range and select, for example, here position Z. In position Z, it means we have rigid base. In position Z, you can select in position, let me find the position Z. It's a value 0 to 10. I can write 0 to 10. It's the same. Let me clear here, this one. And again, for position Y, so, sorry, position Y has the same position X, sorry, for position X have a fixed in the back of the model. And let me show you. To find the positions, you can use this icon here, show details information, and select, for example, grid point 16, and also, for example, here block 1 grid point 5. you can see the positions 0, 30, minus 30, and 40, 50. This one grid point, the location, we have 0, 80, 50. And also, if you look this information pane here, as I change the mouse location, you can see, for example, here, there is a coordinate. You can see coordinate from here, okay? In the right side of the plot of this view, right side in the control panel. So, and it's easy. I'll explain for you again about the range in to select. About the groups, we know the groups that we need to fix. Let me have a. That's by this three-line code we have fixed that condition. You can see the result of this one. You can block height off, select 30, 31, and 32 by pressing down the mouse by left click mouse and move drag here to 32. You can select and execute. Then you can check the plot related to this one for fixie block from here fix. You can see the block that have fixed have a blue color. This one is a green. So I don't know, it's a blue color. This one is a green. And also about the block height range group outer block, we need to another conditions. You can see. Let me back to the outer boundary. It's easy just to illustrate or show the model. You can do this action also by right click and hide group in your block, for example. And this one you can hide group default execute. That here just in a shoe, but here it's in the model calculation. And then we have block delete. It means excavate range position. It's easy, but block delete. For example, block, then into D, you can see delete and any specific range group excavate should be delayed and excavate. So now you can see there is a face. It means that in the front of the slope and this wedge opened for us. And now we should simulate and apply conditions. And also gravity. You can write gravity setting for software by model gravity. You should remember, sorry, no master. So, okay, about the model, we have model, that's this file related to the model, not for the block and project. And gravity, you can drive. There is a v3, it means 3D vector and f value. It's right 0, 0, minus 10. It's have a same meaning to write one value or a 3 value minus 10. So then after that we have property and materials. For apply the value and constitutive model and also property. As I said, we should hide off the model, hide off the blocks that should hide it. And now for apply, we can block property density 200. Let me write for you. We can write block P property and density. You can see density. You should remember about the 2000 as I see. Let me back to 2000. Okay. There are a two method for calculating, and if we just rigid block, we just need to the gravity and density. It means don't need to constitutive model and strain and stress in the block. Just we have force and displacement and rotation in blocks. So That means if you write just gravity and block property density, it's completely true material and constitutive model. After that, but we need to property and content. So let me plot contents for contact for you. Should Let me first plot for you. By this icon, you can hide off and hide on, or it means show off the model, the the plot item here. Let me add here by joint plane, the all of joints plane that we have. You can see the all of interaction and boundary between the blocks that we have, this one, and all of the blocks. So now this block should be refined. It means it's like the mesh from the block, from the zone and block. We should apply a mesh or set a mesh by subcontact. So here there is a code, line code for us. By block contact generate subcontact, we can write like this: block and contact, and we should subcontact. Let me move down here. Where is this? um block generate, sorry, block generate subcontact. Yes, block generate subcontact should be here. Okay. By this line code, please see this this block here, this plane, this contact. After do this one, you can see the block, the contact, refine and set it a triangular uh, subcontact to do the simulation in the block. We have block and also subcontact to calculation. That interaction between the block calculated by the interface and material in the this subcontact, and if we simulate in smaller subcontact, it means we have better calculation. Sometimes take time to simulation, and here just to show you the how we can contact to generate subcontact some contact. So about the property also, we can write again that should be start by block, then should be write contact, and also property should be found the property. Uh, Let me see. Okay, here the property, then the value related to the property. For example, if we move down, maybe stiffness normal, stiffness shear, or any value we have, and also related to the constitutive model. For example, Moklum, and that you can see stiffness normal, stiffness shear, and friction value. You can stiffness normal, stiffness shear, and shear and friction value. So another one, that's black contact group boundary, range or orientation, deep and deep direction. This one. It means to find the joint set, to find and select the orientation and value to apply. You can select like this. By this one, black contact property stiffness. It means property stiffness normal, stiffness shear, and friction. The property for contact applied, and then block contact group. It means like labeling the block. It's the same method, block contact group assignment. So we can check the property related to the joint set by here group and property. Let me see property, and here select. Oh, sorry, let me back to label, and sorry, label by group extra fracture, and also let me do plot joint subcontact. Okay, now we can see the property relative to the subcontact. Let me do that together. The subcontact connection between the subcontact and connection between the blocks. You can see here value, for example, for stiffness shear. You can see the value, this red color, this value in the subcontact. So after that, we have a grouping. You can see the grouping. Let me check also grouping value. Here should be checked by group. You can see this side is a boundary, not needed to real because we just need to the simulation. We need to just to model. So after that we have property in boundary. It means this friction angle, this friction that we defined 89, we can set just in a different value for different. You can check here also for friction angle. You can see the different value. In this one have a 0 and this one have a 89 in the this pink color, this is a green color. In the green color we have 0 value. So to continue we should solve the model. Black height range plane again to see, and black history and black height. This is a stage for solve the model. Let me copy and paste it for you again here and do this stage and explain for you what code will line could need. This is the same about the height, just have another range method. For example, black deep it's a plane, range plane. So there is some range items, range condition. Let me again block. You can see there is the same like these, okay, and also um, black history, velocity z position. It means we can write by black history is the same method to write them. No, not needed. You can pressing down the bottom, the control and space, and write this one, and position you can select. By this location, we can check the response of the model according to the solve. How the model, how the block in the velocity z change. It means velocity z according to the solve we need to history file. So after that, let me do this one, and again black height off to see the all of model, and black height range the outer block again, okay. It's just to see better the model, not needed to the just this. We just need to see this block to illustrate. So after that, we should write for software about the solving the methods. So as I said for you, if you need to any information, this is write it for you also. Help F1 for help. If you press F1 on the screen and after the any command and keyword you have, for example, black hide mean you can see black hide command with the syntax and details and information. Black history, black larger string or anyone. We need to simulate in larger string now. We should write for software for do calculation in calculate and solve the model in largest and smallest. I'll explain for you about it, the largest and smallest. Don't worry about it. After completing all of details, we can solve the model by model solve or model cycle or model step. Let me last one line code we executed black height range group outer block need to this to select these two line code and execute. We have an error and it's a warning that should be right. Okay, don't worry about the don't worry about it, the error and any warning. There is a note for you. For example, if you can see here, there is a note. Let me see better. Default contact stiffness not set. Use block contact material table default property. Okay, it means that's right for us just to copy and paste it here. Okay, and also you can write like this block contact property material table. It's uh, after the if we have a movement or new contact in the model, we need to block contact. Okay, that contact material table. We should find the material table. So material table keyword and default value and property. So if you can see default and properties completed, you can write a desert property for uh, here. Let me have a space. You can write a new value after connection, and also you can copy this one. So let me copy and paste it here. And about a diffraction, you can write zero value, any value you want. So if you have a long keyword in the writing pane, you can see press 3 point and enter. Press enter. You can write continue of this line code. Let me press tab on the keyboard also to move toward and shift tab to backward. So you can see you can write 3 points and move to next line code. If you look here, all of block commands started by block command have a bold, and the keywords have not bold value, just in this one. So here also for us, you can see that's not bold, and we have and. It means these two line code mean one line code. If you need to run or execute, should select these two line code. It means one command line. So again, let me, if you need to solve all of the model, you can press this one. You can press this icon to see to solve all of the model. So now should we can check the model. We have calculate this calculation completed. Result for model solve. You can see it's a model solve and initializing cycling and all of the updating linked grid point and cycle total mechanical ratio clock the all of cycle needed to this model calculated and solved for us by this cycle 668. Current cycle count, current mechanical time, that's this mechanical in minutes, in a second. Clock date time, that's the time now we do this model. And also cycling ended at this. Okay. So about the output. So now need to plot or get the output. We can change and check the block, for example, contour. You can see there is a block contour displacement, okay, and displacement, and also you can see the any relative any desert, for example, velocity, and also if you need to so in a z, x, and y velocity, you can see component by x, for example, and also change to magnitude for maximum value. And also about the force and stress. We don't have a stress now because it's model in a rigid condition of a displacement. And also you can see this action by this output by vector. So you can see the vector of of the for the desired output. For example, displacement or velocity. You can see the velocity vector in this direction by value and direction by vector. For also for displacement, also you can see there's a displacement in this direction. So again, for you can see this outer this block have a zero displacement. It means the fixed and not movement. But these condition is here in this. Let me press I or C here in this direction. Have a movement in a wedge also have a loss more movement from surrounding. So uh, for plotting you can add model title or model program customer title. Also if you need two customer title, choose add the plot title name and also about the customer. Let me have a some enter and paste it. We have a model title to set a name for the model. You can add this one and a plot, add it in the plot here from this icon here, and mod job title and apply. You can see there is added for us rock slope stability, for example. And also about the customer, for example, customer one and customer title two. It may be for client and maybe your name and designer and also about the company. For also, for example, we have Khez Muhammad Amini and also ITASCA 3DEC course. So you can add it again in this plot from the legend and drop down to customer title. You can see two a name of customers added here. So and also if we need to solve them to save the model, we should be save the executed command. We should save the executed command after completed a stage. If you can also have a sub stage, it means separate the stage into and do the a specific or large and complex stage into a stage, two different stage. Now we should save the model, the executed command, and the result by save model, save this name. It's a name as a string that's added and saved here for us. You can see that this one saved by slope initial SAV. Then if you have sensitive parameters, as I mentioned, as I explained for you in the uh, previous chapter, you can do uh, any change in the model, and also if you want to do the model desert problems, for example, if you want to do the excavating, the apply boundary, loading, unloading, any like this. You can change here. Our project is for reduce joint friction and solve. It means found the friction angle that uh, failure happened in the slope. By this one and have a cycle. In model solve and cycle have a same name, but about the cycle, it's in a specific value in a desert in a constant value cycle, not this 2000s value cycle. If you have model save, the equilibrium calculated by a automatic cycle, and if you write a constant, if you write a number of cycle that's fixed, that's calculated by this value just. So after these, you can see the movement, the also displacement of this plane. That's this one have a displacement magnitude, and also so let me see about the vector of velocity. Remember that you can press command down to see better the plot and larger, and here, okay, set now, and by moving down and to side. So we have, let me uh, joint. We don't need the joint plane now, but block displacement magnitude is a value for displacement. And you can do the more like this. For example, again, do again 2000s. So, sorry, should be a select and do means to uh, more more cycling. So it means 4000 cycle now we have. There's a displacement like this in this direction. You can see. But let me back to the model and save it. You can model save, and also you can model restore by model restore slope initial to continue the model. So to check and the model, I write it this one by default 89. Let me write this one in 25, for example, and check the model. Or also let me write zero value and do again and see the result. You can see the block moved toward and have a failure and the slide you can see. By zero value in contact material table, the displacement vector, it's at this value, the maximum value is 5 meter. And also you can change the formation, the form value, from here. You can change the form to see larger, for example, 2 time deformation. For 5 time, it's maybe have a larger in this say. Not needed to 5, just write one value and it's in a larger string. You can see there's a movement, and any plot if you need, you can right click, you can set a setting, you can set a view like this. We have customer title, we have a project title, and also right click and export by bitmap, that you can see have a plot name. And let me do, for example, displacement, or also this name. You can save and go to the location. You can see there is a plot that we can use for our design and report or any location. And all of the plot you can do. For example, new plot. As you remember, I write it a fish. Sorry, if a history history location. And now after build plot, you can select history chart, then click OK, and do if you can see here, there is an item to select one, history one, that's zone displacement. You can see the displacement have a same like this. Okay, have a this direction. You can change any desired value and color and setting neat. So let me back. Another one about the black contact, subcontact, that you can check the failure, you can check the state, for example, about the sleep, not sleeping normal, in a sleeping past, sleeping tension, sleeping also shear. So another one about the block, all of details you can check. For this example, it's complete. You can now you can write, let me save again. You can write model save final, for example. That's complete for us. That's now you can slope uh, final. Now you can do the modeling. Let me change this one to 4000 and solve it. Now you can do the modeling and solve and make a simple project by this example. You can see that this one is have a movement and failure, large displacement. Okay, guys, this example is completed for you. You should please, you do this example according to this drawing I explained for you. And also, again, let me explain for you and briefly. We have an example. We should create this example by this rigid block, joints and history and GUI plot. Oh, the main purpose for this plot is like this. For create, first you should create model, create the drain set and grouping and ranging the block, create the drain set needed to related to our project, create the wedge failure. It's specific in this problem. Maybe you have tunnel, maybe you have another shape of geometry. Then you should boundary condition assign and also gravity, material property, and also about the solution, material properties and plot image, and also solve, save initial state, reduce joint friction and solve conclusion. And also you can write analyzed and notes about it, the displacement and the output. For example, about a displacement, you can see the displacement in 228 meter. It's maybe it's very large displacement and not stable. You can write and analyze the output for yourself. So this example is enough and completed. Thank you for your attention. Have a good time. Good luck.